What's wrong with that baby? What's wrong with the baby? It's okay. So I'm currently at the hospital. Earlier this week, I was coming downstairs to feed the kids their breakfast, and I slipped on the steps, and I had Abigail with me, and so obviously we both fell. I did not drop her, but we hit the steps pretty hard, and so unfortunately, she has broken her leg. Obviously I'm upset because, like, I don't know, I didn't take her in on the day that it happened. I waited 4 days because I thought originally that she had just bruised it, but because she's still fussing about it, I decided to take her in, and come to find out, like, her leg is broken pretty much, like, all the way across, right above her knee. And so right now we went to urgent care. They transferred us to the hospital in an ambulance. So right now they're doing x-rays for her, a skeletal x-ray to make sure that she has no other broken bones, and then, like, I'm gonna have to speak with a social worker and the police. They have to do their job. They have to ask questions, which I understand, but it's gonna be a really long night. So I will keep you all updated on what's happening. Thankfully my mom is with me, and my brother is watching the boys, and Rodney's on his way, just to be with me and to make sure that everything goes smoothly. Morning, everybody. It's almost 8 o'clock. We got home around 2 last night. So everything is good. Abigail's doing well. She's still sleeping the night. Everything is good. She's sleeping currently. So the issue was the fact that obviously she's only 7 months old, and because of her age, they had to do a whole bunch of additional tests just because of the nature of the injury and the fact that she can't speak. So they had to do a full skeletal x-ray, take an x-ray of every bone in her body just to make sure that there were no other injuries. They also had to do a blood test and a urine sample to test her blood count and all that type of stuff. And so we were there. Obviously we went to the urgent care place. I got there at about 10 after 6. And then they transferred us to the hospital, which was about 30 minutes away from there. So a lot of travel time, a lot of stress. I'm just really thankful. Yes.
Can we please have some more?
The whole thing that sucks about this is the fact that she's so young. So yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I feel terrible because, you know, I'm the one that fell and she broke her leg and I didn't even know. And so just to think, you know, that she's doing, you okay? Just to think that she was dealing with that, you know, for 4 days, like, it's hard to stomach. But I'm just, stop. I'm just glad that, you know, that I did take her in and she did get it corrected. So the issue was where she actually broke her leg. It was near a growth plate, and so that's why they transferred her to the pediatric hospital, because, you know, obviously they're experts and everything. And when you break a leg near a growth plate, obviously your growth can be affected. And so, you know, they were talking about her having issues with walking, or, you know, she might need surgery or pins in her leg to make sure that the leg healed properly. Once we got to the hospital and we got the x-rays done, thank God, the break was not displaced. So what that means is, you know, your bone is, it's all gone? You're all done? All right. When your leg breaks, sometimes the way that it breaks, it can break like this and be out of place, but hers broke right across, and so it wasn't very displaced. And then on top of that, it was 4 centimeters above her growth plate, which I'm very happy about. So all they did was just give her a soft cast, and she's supposed to keep it on for 3 weeks, and so that is a relief. It's a blessing that it wasn't worse, and you know, so we'll go from there. She should be fine. She won't have any issues with crawling or walking or whatever. They said she might even kick the cast off herself. So we'll see. We'll have to see. When Abigail wakes up, I will let you guys see her. If there's anything I've learned from Abigail this weekend, it's that children are resilient. It's sometimes hard to know if and when children are struggling because they can take on so much before it's visibly seen. I've learned that I need to be even more attentive to my kids with their challenges as well as their victories. Observing your kids, asking questions, and being an intricate part of their lives can lead to a healthier life for them, and I guarantee it'll help you grow in the process. Parents, we get to have a unique perspective in influencing someone else's life. I would encourage you to not let it go to waste, because hiding is overrated. You guys wave, say hello.
Hi.
I got some new fans, guys.